boys, so we've been getting a lot of quarterbacks lately, and you guys know we have to upgrade this top 10 quarterback list. We have got a lot of Set Feet Lead guys, a lot of Howard Master, and obviously now we're getting quarterback discounts, so this list is completely different than the last time we did it. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do top 10s for all the main positions. I do gameplays on all the new cards. I do everything Madden Ultimate Team. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. But other than that, let's get right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. To start off our list at number 10, we do got Troy Aikman. In the last time we recorded this video, I believe he was number 1. That's how long it's been, man. He is now down to our 10, and the only reason why I still think he is viable, despite being very slow and having a mid-tier release. You'll notice in this list, though, everybody basically has a mid-tier release. We don't really have any great quarterback releases yet. With Set Feet Lead, they're kind of holding off on that. But Troy Aikman was kind of the first Set Feet Lead guy out there, and this dude was a dog. 92 throw power, great stats across the board, as you could tell. The one thing that's really negative, though, he is a statue. He is the slowest quarterback on this list. I think speed is really, really nice to have this year, especially if you want to combine that with Set Feet Lead. Troy Aikman, that's the only thing really holding him back. He does get Legend X Factors as well, which is cool. I think he gets Howard Master. You really wanted it. It is a little bit tough to activate it, but once you get it on, you can have Howard Master, Set Feet Lead, and Gunslinger, and Gift Wrapped. Not a bad stack on Troy if you can get that gun. At number 9, I do have Warren Moon, and this card is really hard to grade. I was going to put guys like Phillip Rivers here, or somebody like Lamar, somebody that doesn't really have like a good ability, but it's hard to do that. Set Feet Lead is way too good, but the one thing with Warren Moon is he's actually the only card on this list that doesn't get Set Feet Lead, but when comparing to guys that get it, I think the only guy that didn't make it was Kurt Warner, which he's another statue quarterback with lesser abilities and stats than our guy Troy Aikman. But looking at Warren Moon, he is a very, very fast Howard Master. I feel like that does have a little bit of value in the game if you can't afford the top end ones. But Warren Moon, solid card. It's just a little tough. He does have that Troy Aikman release where you guys are going to throw those little stiff right lows, or the short rights and the short lefts are really, really slow. But at the end of the day, if you need a fast Howard Master for cheap, not a bad card right here in Warren Moon. At number 8, we got Matt Stafford, a card we actually just did a gameplay on, and this dude obviously gets Set Feet Lead. I believe he gets Howard Master too. I don't remember if he does. I think, no, actually he doesn't. I remember looking at that. He does not get Howard Master, but he does get Set Feet Lead, which is the best ability right now in the game as a quarterback. It's the most overpowered one. He has great stats across the board, and no, I did not notice that medium accuracy at all. He played great out there, and I will say this is probably one of the better Matt Stafford cards I've gotten to use in my career on Madden. I'm going to be honest. He usually gets cheated. Usually really, really slow where he's unmovable, or at least he doesn't get good abilities, which now they finally blessed the Team of the Week 92. Made him usable compared to other guys. Like, I think T-Law's 92, who's absolutely terrible. Stafford's actually solid. You could actually use this card. At number 7, we got Dan the Man. Dan the Man is a super underrated card. Despite getting a little bit lower in speed right here, you will notice great stats. All of his accuracy is above 90 if you were worried about that. Stafford right there, 90 throw under pressure. Not really much of a throw on the run. It's Dan Marino, remember that. But the one thing that's good about him, right? You can choose between Set Feet Lead or Howard Master over here. And also, I do believe, is he the one that gets thrown under pressure? No, he's not the one that gets Fearless. He's not the one. I can't remember who it is, but somebody gets Fearless on this list. I can't remember which one it is. But the thing with Dan Marino, though, you can get either or of the Set Feet Lead and Howard Master, and you can match that with the X Factors, too. So you can get the Set Feet Lead, aka X Factor, or you can get the Howard Run. I think the Howard Run is probably better and just keep Set Feet Lead on all game. So that's a really, really nice piece on this card. You're going to be using all 7 AP, and I believe if you do that, you can't afford Gift Wrapped, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, so that's 2 AP, 3 AP for Gift Wrapped, and then Gunslinger is... Actually, I guess you could. Wait. No, you can't. No, you can't. So I think you need to take away Gift Wrapped if you want to do that X Factor. I don't know if that's super worth it, but if you want to, that's still a really nice stack. Now we move over to number 6, where Pat Mahomes is laying. This is a card that you see a lot out there. He is obviously tanked in price. He goes into still a very solid theme team, although it's getting a little bit outdated. I don't even want to say outdated. It's still good. I think people are just getting bored with it. But Pat Mahomes is still a good card, man. I think the top 6 kind of is elevated from number 7 through 10 right here in the list. But Pat Mahomes, solid speed on him. You could choose between Howard Master or Set Feet Lead. That's what I love about it. You're getting speed finally there with some Set Feet Lead, so you're seeing him a little bit higher in the list. Obviously, great stats across the board. Throwing under pressure is amazing. Throwing the run's amazing. It's Pat Mahomes. His release, though, he does have his signature release. As you guys know in Madden, it is a little bit meh. It's meh at times. It gets some weird cockbacks. I would say it's one of the more inconsistent ones. At times, I feel like his release zooms the ball, and at times, he's like cocking it all the way back down to his ankle. It's tough. I don't know. I liked him, but I didn't at the same time. It was like the weirdest kind of relationship I had with this card, man. It was tough. So at number 5, we do got Michael Vick, and obviously mine is not fully done yet, but he is still one of the better cards in the game. You can see even at a 92 overall, which I think a lot of people are soon getting to, at least even if he's a 91, I'd still rank him here because stats are whatever, right? But he is the fastest card in the game at quarterback, 92 speed, 91 throw power, and the accuracies are all above 90. The throwing of pressure is a 91. The throwing the runs a 91. But the reason why, although he doesn't get set feet lead, which is one of the better abilities in the game, you guys know he kind of gets this broken ability, which I think is going to be, where's it at? Where even is it? I don't even know where it's at. Why is it not showing right here? Oh, there it is, right there. He gets this ability, which I'm super excited to use this later down the year when we have this on also using set feet lead. It's going to be broken, man. Endgame Madden's going to be insane. But backyard quarterback is basically Howard Master and Playmaker built into one. Although it's a zone meta, Playmaker's still cool to mess around with, especially like in the end zone. If we were in a man meta, I think Michael Vick would be way, way more popular because how good Playmaker is against man. But right now, it's so much harder to rank him higher. But it's good that they're actually giving us free cards. And Mike Vick is definitely still usable out there. It just sucks he doesn't get the best ability in the game. Set feet lead. And now we go over to number 4 where we can get Joe Flacco. And Joe Flacco is a card that I did not expect to be as good. As you guys know, he gets Slinger 1, which if this was Madden 24 or Madden 23, I truly think this would probably be the best card in the game. But they nerfed Slinger 1 this year. It's definitely slower. It's still a solid release. Don't get me wrong. It's not, I would say it's a little bit above the middle pack. Like he probably has the better release on this game or on this list. Every release sucks right now in the meta quarterbacks, as I mentioned earlier. But Joe Flacco eases that down a little bit. They actually gave him speed too. 82 speed is really nice. Accuracies are all above 90. The 94 throw power. And this is the card I was talking about. He does end up getting fearless, but with no great blitzes in the game, do not use this. This is a waste of abilities. Use your set feet lead. Also use your gunslinger. And I think just like our guy Dan Marino, he gets Howard Master AK for 1 AP, which is really, really nice. So that is definitely better than Dan Marino's stack as well. Joe Flacco, I would honestly, if you could maximize how you play with this card, I could definitely argue him being in like number 2 or 3. I would probably say 3 or 4 is where he ranges for me, but man, he's definitely a good card. Definitely underrated. Number 3, we got Anthony Richardson. And the one thing I love about this card, with the release of Jalen Hurts yesterday, Anthony Richardson was 215K. I had plenty of people commenting on that video that they got this card for like nearly 200K. That is insane because this card is still one of the better quarterbacks in the game. 91 speed, so top end speed right there, basically right there with Michael Vick, right? He has 93 throw power. He has all of his accuracies above 90 besides the deep, which I did not notice at all at 89. The throwing the run's nice. The one thing I will say though is he does have that release of Troy Aikman where he does have a little bit of a hitch on his short right. But other than that, this card is amazing, right? You're going to get set feet lead on a 91 speed player. Amazing. I think he gets Howard Master too. I always forget because there's so many cards. No, he doesn't, but still having a 91 speed set feet lead player, I think Anthony Richardson, with how broken set feet lead is and getting out the pocket, this card's a dog, man. I loved using him for the time I had him at. And at number 2, we have Otto Graham, another guy with generic 2. Like I said, one of the better releases in the game. Or not one of the better, but the release that everybody kind of has in the game. I said Phillip Rivers, our number 1 guy, has it as well. Otto Graham has it. And as you guys know, the MCS just happened where you guys got to watch and get your free Mike Evans. The MCS was there. All the pro players were playing. And guess who was the quarterback of popular there? Mr. Otto Graham. He was by far the most popular. There was only 3 players there because one of them got disqualified, but 2 of the 3 were using Otto Graham. So, I mean, you know, we have a little small sample size, but the winner also won with Otto Graham. The thing with him, though, obviously solid speed, 94 throw power. The accuracies are all fine. 89, you're going to be completely fine. I know people like to worry about that. You're fine, I promise you. He has 90 throw under pressure, 90 throw on the run. The thing with Otto Graham is that, yes, he also does get a discount. So him and our number 1 are the only 2 cards in the game that get the set feet lead stack, which is set feet lead, gunslinger, and also gift wrapped, which you still need in this game 100%. I think so, at least. Although it's weird to say because the winner of the MCS was not using gift wrapped. But it's hard to say because I feel like most people I talk to still recommend it. I don't know. What do you guys feel about gift wrapped? But at the end of the day, he still gets that stack for 6 AP. Every other quarterback, Anthony Richardson, Joe Flacco, everybody else on this list gets it for 7. So you get to save an AP, which is nice if you want to use 1 AP jukebox on Gurley or Falk or whatnot, or save it for, you know, 1 AP linchpin on your left guard. I don't know. Otto Graham's not a bad option in the game. He's definitely a top 3 quarterback no matter how you want to put it. Number 1, we have Jalen Hurts. So first off, I just want to say they are the exact same card, by the way. So if you're looking to sell Otto and make an upgrade, I promise you guys, if you are struggling on coins, you don't have to. They are the exact same card. Same release, same ability stack. They both get the set feet lead, gunslinger, and gift wrapped, all for 6 AP. Both of them get the same stack, same AP. They both have the same release. Jalen Hurts just has +2 speed and a little bit better stats across the board. You'll notice the stats are tiny bit better, but if it's, I don't know if it's worth 200K upgrade for you guys. There's both sitting around 400K and 200K. It's up to you guys there. But if I have to go with it, it's Jalen Hurts. Another thing though with Jalen, I know a lot of people bring up is the paranoid trait. If you go to mutt.gg, he has under pressure paranoid. I'm going to be honest, I played a whole day with him today, played with him all day yesterday on stream. I did not notice it at all yet. Maybe it's only a small sample size, but 15 games is a lot of games, I will say. And I haven't noticed it yet. So, I don't know. There's that. And also, this is probably the worst blitzing Madden year of all time. So, Jalen Hurts is fine. He's the quarterback of popular right now. Every single person is using him. Like I said, he is basically Otto Graham, just a tiny bit better. All right, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which quarterback are you rocking right now. I am currently using Jalen Hurts in that Zero Chill theme team. Who are you guys using? And I hope to see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully, we get some fire legends, man. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, man.